Mrs. Hansen is awesome because she can explain lessons in a phenomenal way, and I had trouble with math until I got into her class. When I got into her class, she made it easy. Mrs. Hansen makes me smile by always being kind and making me feel smart.
And she always taught me that no matter how big my dream is, that I should always go for it. And she always can make learning fun, and she always makes me smile in the mornings when I walk in. And she very much includes her students, and she really makes it one big classroom family.
She makes the entire school year into a game where the more you work, the more you learn and are rewarded. Miss Hansen makes me smile because she is super relatable and personable with her students. The biggest thing that I've learned from Mrs. Hansen is that hard work pays off and to always try your best.
Mrs. Hansen always makes me smile because I remember when I was in kindergarten, she would braid our hair and make all the girls feel so pretty, and she was an excellent braider.
The biggest thing I've learned from Mrs. Hansen is to live in your faith. Mrs. Hansen is the prime example of a teacher who loves, cares, and comforts her students just like Jesus. I am so glad that I had the opportunity to have a teacher like Mrs. Hansen, and to Mrs. Hansen, thank you for being an inspiration to me and most importantly, a friend.
And the biggest thing I've learned from Mrs. Raleigh is to just do my best, and if my best is a B or an A, then that's good. She's taught me that not everything in life has to be serious, and that to always just be the best person I can be.
Mrs. Raleigh is awesome because every day she teaches with an eager, enthusiastic, and funny attitude that always makes the students smile. Mrs. Raleigh makes me smile by being a friendly face in the halls every day and always extending a helpful hand if anyone needs help.
Mrs. Raleigh is always so willing to help you with any problem you might be stuck on in your homework. She will literally record herself doing the problem for you and explaining each step out to you, until 8 p.m. of course. Once 8 p.m. hits, as Mrs. Raleigh says, I am available to answer any questions you might have until 8. At 8, my shows go on and my computer goes away.
The biggest thing I've learned from Miss Raleigh is the value of being good at math, which is especially important to me as a female. She's a great role model for me, but she helps everyone value their natural skill even when we're doubting ourselves. Thank you.
The biggest thing I learned from her is how to play more difficult music than I did before. When I first started playing with her in 6th grade for jazz band, I didn't know how to do certain notes and how to get as high as I could. Miss Harold always helped me out with that, and now I'm pretty much her top trombonist now for her class, so I'd love to thank Miss Harold for that.
Miss Harold makes me smile by being herself, which is funny, fantastic, and amazing. The biggest thing I've learned from Miss Harold is to be true to myself and have fun while doing it. These are all the reasons why I think she should be Teacher of the Year.
Miss Harold is awesome because she's caring, thoughtful, and funny, relatable. She makes me smile when she compliments me and says a funny joke. The biggest thing that I've learned is to stay confident while I play.
Miss Harold is awesome because in class she always pays attention to the students and helps us whenever we need help. Miss Harold makes me smile by always being in a good mood and lifting other people up.
Miss Lowe is awesome because she is fun to talk to. Miss Lowe made me smile when she let us have a dance party. The best thing never learned from Miss Lowe is math. She always tells us to never give up.
Miss Lowe is awesome because she is nice.
Nice.
Okay. When does Miss Lowe make you smile?
Calculator.
When she lets you use the calculator?
Yes.
What's the biggest thing you have learned from Miss Lowe?
Washing hand.
Washing your hands?
Washing hand.
Miss Lowe is awesome. She helps me with my work. Miss Lowe makes me smile when she tells me I did a good job. Something I learned from Miss Lowe is angles and shapes in math.
Miss Marcellus is awesome because she's really funny and she's nicer than all my other teachers mostly. And she makes me smile because she makes me happy and she always helps me when I'm sad. And the biggest thing I've had to learn from her, it would probably be learning how to use slides and Google Docs.
Marcellus makes me happy, makes me smile by feeding Pete the cat, and the best thing I've learned from Miss Marcellus, she teaches us fractions, multiplication, and math.
And Miss Marcellus is awesome because when she reads, she makes it funny, and she makes the moves that they say. And Miss Marcellus makes me smile when she dances. She believes in me, and she always cares about us.
The biggest thing I've learned from Miss Marcellus is math. She made math a lot easier than it was. Yeah. And those are probably the reasons why Miss Marcellus would be the best teacher at Rockbridge Elementary.
Miss Stavely is awesome because she provides a non-judgmental and safe environment. She's the type of teacher that holds her students accountable for their mistakes, but does not judge them for those mistakes. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Stavely is that you may have your own personal struggles, but never let them impact your work.
Stavely is awesome because she provides a safe and welcoming space in her classroom. She makes me smile by bringing energy to the classroom and letting us come to her whenever we need anything. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Stavely is that no matter how prestigious an achievement is, it won't matter as much if I wasn't happy while achieving it.
The biggest thing I've learned from Miss Stavely and the time that I've had her is to always be organized, which has helped me become a better student and better person and manage my time better. She's also taught me to always be kind and understanding to others.
She is relatable and a good-hearted person. Miss Stavely makes me smile by just her greeting me in the morning and me being able to come to her for anything. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Stavely is not to judge someone on how they look because I thought she was mean at first. But she's actually the nicest human on earth. I love her so much that she is my own friend.
Mr. Whittaker makes me smile by always having a great attitude every day. It never changes. He's never down, ever. Biggest thing I learned from Mr. Whittaker is to always do quality work no matter how long it takes you. You never cut corners. You always make sure your work is something you stand by.
He makes me smile because he creates a fun environment by cracking jokes and just having a good time with us. The biggest thing I learned from Mr. Whittaker is that I'm able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and it's never too late to learn a new trade or any new skill. I learned that because he's told us about his past and how he got into the trades at a later time in his career.
Mr. Whittaker is awesome because he helps us with anything when we're in the shop. He makes me smile by his jokes in the shop.
And he always makes it so enjoyable to be in class. Mr. Whittaker makes me smile by his jokes. He's always cracking jokes and making it fun to learn. And the biggest thing I've learned from Mr. Whittaker is to drive for what you want and to always work hard.